Hello, everyone. My name is Ange, and welcome back to my Sims 3 Omega Lepacy Challenge. So today I am doing a speed build of the new house that I've built for Darla, Sunny, and their kids Theo, and Ava. First things first, I had such a hard time with this build because I had to start this building over and over and over again. Basically, what started happening was I would build, and every time I would go to save, the game would freeze and I would have to start over. So you're gonna see me redo a bunch of things a bunch of times. I did cut a lot of that out. And actually, the very first time that I built this house, it took me over 3 hours and I lost the entire house, which was very upsetting. But it did kind of help me in this situation, because I kind of already knew what I was doing because I had already built the house 3 times. It took me a whole week to figure out what the actual problem was in my game that kept making it freeze. I tried everything. I actually canceled a whole week's worth of streams because I was so determined to figure out what the problem was. Like, I tried clearing my cache, that didn't work. Optimizing my settings, no. Checking for broken mods, no. I updated my graphics card and made sure that it was actually being read properly, which turns out it wasn't. But that also did not work. That was not the problem. So I just kept reading different things online, and I finally came across an article um, that was talking about the store objects. And if you have a certain fix for the store objects, quote unquote, installed, that might be what's causing the problem. Well, sure enough, after a week of crying and mental breakdowns, I finally got it working. So, yeah, it turned out the problem was a broken fix, long story short. But I took it out of my game, and my game actually runs a lot better now too, since I updated my graphics card. And I had a lot of help from one of my community members in my Discord. They were super, super, super helpful. So shout out to Shy Leviathan, because I probably would have given up without them. Um, but yeah. Anyways, now that that's out of the way, we can actually talk about the house that I am building here. So, like I've said many times, I am not a good builder. I have never claimed to be a good builder. I just enjoy building. Okay. So, a little bit of backstory for this family. Darla is the founder of this whole legacy. And she is in the medical career. She's actually pretty high in the medical career. So, that's why we're kind of getting like a nice updated house. And you'll eventually see me. Well, I won't talk. Wait, we'll talk about that after. We'll talk about that after. Okay. So she's pretty high in the medical career. She's already like level 8 or 9, I think. So yeah, we're almost at the top of our career. And she is married to Sunny, who is a stay-at-home mom, a painter, an author. She does a lot. She's very well-rounded. And they have 2 kids, Theo, who is now a toddler, and Ava, who is still a baby. So in this house, um, you can kind of see me almost finishing the shell here. So at this point, this was before I had fixed my game. So at this point, my game was still crashing. And I was getting very frustrated because I'd already built this like 3 times. I had done this driveway 3 times already. I was like, yeah, I know what I'm doing. But I really like the shape of this house. I've never really built modern houses before. I've been doing them recently. I shouldn't say I've never done them because I've been doing quite a few of them recently, but I've never really done them before. And they're kind of weird to me because it's like, it's just like a big square and then you add more squares to it. And it's very angular. But I really like this for them. I feel like, a doctor and an artist, they'd want this nice, modern, updated house. Especially Darla, because she's a doctor and she is the founder, so she gets what she wants. I also did in the original house that I built for them. I did build an actual garage. So in the original house had a foundation, an actual garage, but it ended up being way too expensive because I was trying out a whole bunch of new building techniques that I had just learned. And a lot of them have to do with like making your own freezes and stuff like that. So it ended up being way too expensive because I used a lot of walls, a lot of half walls, and just the garage in general was also expensive. But it was really cool because I actually learned how to attach a garage to a house with a foundation. So that was fun for me. I've learned a lot of stuff. Shout out to James Turner. Um, I've been watching a lot of his super old Sims 3 building videos. And like I say super old because like I think they're like 10 years old now. These build videos. They're at least 8+ years old. And you know what? They're still handy. They are still useful. So shout out to James Turner for making content 10 years ago that is still relevant today. We appreciate you. Anyway. Oh yeah, if you just saw, I made like a photo corner for my Sims because I brought Sunny and Darla to get a bunch of group photos together, and I have their singular photos. So I made like a little photo wall in their bedroom. I gave them a little accent wall in their bedroom. Once the kids grow up a little bit more, I'll probably give them an accent wall in their rooms as well. I do have an accent wall in the kitchen too. I kind of wanted to bring that stone from the outside inside a little bit because I really love that stone. That's like one of my favorite swatches in this game. I'm not gonna lie. And then yeah, upstairs. The layout of this house, upstairs, I don't know why I'm doing the upstairs first, but you know, it is what it is. Upstairs is the two kids' room. So the toddler's room, I think is on, I guess it depends on which way you're looking at it. Right now it's on the right and the infant's is on the left, obviously, because it has the crib in it. And then they have a Jack and Jill shared bedroom upstairs, which is the first time I've done that. That's kind of fun. Like I said, I'm not a good builder. But I'm learning and I love building. I've also been using a lot of curtains. I used a lot of curtains in this build. I usually don't use curtains. I use, well, I guess blinds. I use a lot of blinds. I used this cute little pull down blinds in the kitchen, that one in the living room, and I have some upstairs in the kids' room as well. Also, the flowers that I have outside are actually from the store. They are store content and they are super cute. Love those flowers. And you're gonna see me change my mind about swatches probably a million times. It happened even more than this. I cut a lot out, and then I found these cute little like gray tone swatch with the tile on top of the counter. That's like the squares, and it kind of matched the black and white squares on the floor. Kind of liked that. And then I wanted to put some overhead counters, but they're too expensive. I'm kind of running out of money at this point. So I put these cute little pots and pans up there. Also, while my Sims 3 game like wasn't working and I was trying to fix it for that week, I was having such a hard time like mentally IRL that I was just like breaking down over this game. Your girl was seriously struggling. Oh yeah, here you see me. I give myself 1,000 more simoleons here. I feel like they deserve it. I feel like they deserve 1,000 more simoleons. She's a doctor, you know, she just like called up her boss and was like, "Hey boss, can I have like an extension on my payment?" You know, trying to run out the house. We just had a new kid. Would really help us out. And she hasn't been able to go to work since having these kids. That's actually not true. That's actually not true. She's been going to work and Sunny has had the kids and she's been a stay-at-home mom. So Darla's been really fortunate that she's been able to go to work this whole time. So she's been bringing us home the money and she works really hard. So I feel like her boss would be like, absolutely. So we've got them a cute little kitchen. We have this cute little, I was gonna call it a library. Oh no, we have this cute little living room here. I didn't know what to do for this couch. I was like, should I do it green? Because I got the green in the dining room, but then I made it purple because I remembered that Sunny's favorite color is purple, and like we don't have anything purple in the house. So I was like, maybe Sunny picked out the couch. Maybe Sunny came and picked out the couch because Darla's favorite color is green, Sunny's favorite color is purple. And I think we have mostly blue in the kitchen, so I don't really know where that came from, but that's fine. And yeah, the parents have an ensuite bathroom downstairs. So yeah, kids are upstairs. I didn't even finish talking about the layout of downstairs, but like you can see it. So you walk in into the dining room kind of. Oh, I'm back upstairs now, so you can't really see. But then I put a little computer nook there because little Simsy always does that. So I did that too. Anyway, downstairs is, yeah, you saw dining room, kitchen, living room, and then the parents' bedroom. There's also a small bathroom for guests, and then the parents have a ensuite bathroom, and they also have like a toilet closet. Oh, and I wanted to put those photos there, and I was like, oh, I cannot afford that. We cannot afford that today. And then of course I went in with some terrain paint. I wanted there to be like a cute little path to this telescope, maybe. That's one of Darla's big pastimes, is she uses her telescope a lot. So I made her like a nice big spot there for her telescope. I think that's the end of the speed build. Yes, that is the end of it. So I did, you could see we don't have a mailbox. I do add the mailbox here. I add like a couple of rocks in the mailbox. I add a little bit more terrain paint over here because I want it to be blended in a little bit more. So let's go and take a look of the actual house in game. We'll do a little tour. Oh, I should have painted the underside of that. Well, we can do that eventually. All right, so here is the house all finished. There we go. There's like the front on view. So as you can see, we've got a little carport over here, and I put the garbage and the recycling underneath that with their new car. And yeah, as you can see, I put like the mailbox here with a couple rocks. Very aesthetic. I tried to keep their landscaping very minimal because I feel like, that's how it is with modern houses. And they have these little tulips here. I got those from the Sims 3 store, and their telescope, and I made this little path towards it there. Okay, so when we come inside the house, we come into this little landing area here. We have Sunny's easel where she can paint all her paintings. Her portrait of Darla that she is currently doing is up there still. And then we go over here, you walk into the dining room and then into this nice little kitchen. I actually really love these curtains that I got for the kitchen. Um, And yeah, our cute little pots and pans hanging up here. And I've got a small little living room area just off of the dining room and the kitchen. And I really like the new color for our little love seat here. We got an upgraded TV. It's the same bookshelf, we just changed the color of it. And then this door here, this is actually the main bedroom. So this is Darla and Sunny's room. So they have a nice accent wall here, a nice brick accent wall. So that's actually the same brick that's on the outside of the house, or it's not brick, I guess it's stone. And I changed their bedspread, got them a new rug. And then over here is one of my favorite parts. It's like I made like a little gallery section for them, I guess you'd call it. I don't know. But yeah, I put all their photos over here. I thought that was really cute. And they also actually have an ensuite bathroom over here. So if you go into this door, they have a shower here and a sink. Oh, I should probably give them a mirror. Well, we will do that. And they also have a toilet closet. And if you don't know what that is, it's literally exactly what it sounds like. It's just a tiny room that has just the toilet in it, which is kind of like my dream because I hate having the toilet in the same room as my toothbrush. That's like one of my icks, just so you know. Okay, so back out in the main living space. I did also use some platforms. So I have this one little platform section here inside. And then the outside porch area is also made from a platform. And I used a platform instead of a foundation because it's actually cheaper. Anyway, so we have the stairs here, and that goes up to the kids' bedroom. And this here is just a small bathroom for guests. Again, it's just a small, what would you call this? Like a powder room. It just has the sink and the toilet in here. And then up the stairs, like I said, is the kids' room. Over here, this is the older kid's room. This is Theo's room. So he has got his little toddler napping mat or his bed here with his teddy bear. And he's got his play mat here with his toys and his toy chest. I will eventually give him an accent wall. I think once he ages up into a child, I'll give him an accent wall as well. I just wanted him to get a little bit more of a personality, you know? And then we'll actually go through the bathroom. So they have a Jack and Jill style bathroom, which I've never done before. So that's kind of fun. It's not complete yet because they're both so young. I didn't want us to waste the money on that, and we don't really have the money. So of course, as we get it, we'll expand. So all that's in here right now is the toddler potty and the sink. And then the attached room over here is baby Ava's room. And the only thing in here right now is a crib. I think I'll move some of the paintings, or at least one of the paintings, over from Theo's room to in here. And then outside of Ava's room, back into the hallway upstairs, I just put this little desk with the computer up here. I always see little Senzi put a desk in her hallways by the stairs, so I'm doing it too. You know that like thing in Mean Girls that's like Regina George wore hot pink leopard print pants, so I wore hot pink leopard print pants. Yeah, like that, but with little Cincy. Yeah, so that's the entire house right now. They don't really have a backyard. They don't have a backyard. This is what the back looks like right now. Very plain, very boring. We'll eventually expand and get ourselves some stuff in the backyard, but you know, we got to work out to that. All right, so that is the entire house. Yeah, I hope you liked it. Hope you enjoyed this very chaotic speed build and update. Um, yeah, I might post another episode this week, like the official episode, because this is just going to be a speed build. This isn't going to be an official episode. But if you liked this and you'd like to see more speed builds with voiceovers talking about my crazy chaotic life, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. That would really help me out. And thank you so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed it. I will see you all next time. I hope you have an awesome day. Take care.